Pride Squad, what's good, man? It's your boy JR here, back with another video, man. And this video is a special video because I have finally hit 100,000 miles on my 2016 Dodge Challenger RT. I have to say that because we have to speak in complete sentences, because not everybody knows what kind of car I have. I've hit 100,000 miles. Currently, I'm sitting at 100,406 miles on this car. So those of you who are wondering, is a Dodge, good? Is it a good car? Is it reliable? Will it let me down? Can I depend on it for the long haul? I know it's a muscle car, it's a performance car. I haven't really heard that many great things about Dodge in the past, and their warranties and stuff breaking down. They got electrical issues. You got all these other things that people are complaining about when it comes to Dodge. And I'm not gonna sit here and say that none of it's true, because that's not the truth. I mean, there are some cars out there, that have not been manufactured correctly, or haven't been wired properly, or may have faulty parts. This car in particular, I know, has had I want to say it's like 2 recalls, I believe, and I think one was on the PCM and another was on the electrical portion of it, where I want to say it was a wiring or something like that. But it's only because I'll say that it's really depends on your particular car and how you take care of it. At the end of the day, what really matters is how you take care of your car. Are you doing all the maintenance things that you're supposed to be doing? First and foremost, getting the oil changed in a timely manner. Going in for your regular check, for your regular maintenance stuff, getting your fluid swapped out and everything. And I know that kind of stuff can be expensive, especially going to the Dodge dealership. In my case, well, y'all know, for those of you who don't know, my last experience at the Dodge dealership was not that great. I went and got my oil changed, and when they had it up in the air, they didn't close the door when they were letting it down. I'm gonna say it was the driver's side door, yeah. They left the door open and it dented my door along the bottom, and that really it really pissed me off. But they fixed it, they took care of it, and I don't know what happened to the tech that was working on it, but I hope nothing bad happened to him and whatnot, but I'm sure he did not do it again. So Dodge dealership experiences aren't always the best. So lately, I've been going I found a local oil change shop. It's an express oil change shop, and I pay about $100, around about $100 to get my oil changed. They check everything, they check my brakes. They do just the regular inspections that are required. Same thing that you would get at a Dodge dealership, for a lot less, to be honest with you. And it's, as long as you're doing what you're supposed to do with your car and don't dog it out, it'll last you and you'll enjoy it, and you'll have it for a long time. I've had people in comment sections, and they that have been with me from the very beginning of this channel, and ask like, man, dang, you still got the same Challenger? And I'm like, yeah, bro, I still got the same Challenger. It's almost paid for and still running good. I have no complaints. So, and you'll have yours for a long time, you know what I'm saying, if you respect the car, and more than just driving it, but and taking care of it as well. Respect it, so I just wanted to say that. Now, one thing I did want to touch on is the reliability, as far as like the original OME parts that came on this car. I've been thinking about this for a long time, and before I made the video, I wanted to make sure that I really thought about it really good. There is not an original part on this car that has gone bad. Knocking on wood, Lord Jesus, knocking on wood. Since I've had it, I got this car August of 2016. It is August of, damn near August. It was July of 2021 now, and the OME parts on this car have been just fine. I have not had any problems out of it. The only issues that I have had, and you all can go back and look at my videos, and you will see the only issues that I have had with this car in the time that I've had it are parts that I've put on myself or different modifications that I have had installed on the car. So y'all remember the battery issue? That was nothing from any OEM parts. That was a third-party remote starter kit that I had installed. That was bad. Okay. What else did I have? I can't even think anything else, man. Everything has been working properly on this car. Now, and I'll say this too. The OEM parts that I've had, well, I'll say this. Some of the OEM parts that I have had installed on the car, I didn't come with the car originally, have not been all that great. Like, let's say for instance, like the radio, the 8.4 inch Uconnect screen. It did not originally come with this car. Originally I had the 5.4. Well, it's like the 5-inch radio, but anyway. So this radio right here didn't originally come with the car. I had it installed. Well, I put it in myself. And I have had a couple issues with it to where like the screen wasn't working, and you know, like the touch function of the screen wasn't working. And but it corrected itself, you know, it just kind of fixed itself or whatnot. So there was that. But the other things that I've had installed that were OEM, like let's say, now I have had an issue with my backup camera. It's kind of been, so I can't show you right now because it's gonna work perfectly fine. But so basically when I put the car in reverse, see, it looks clear right now, it's fine and everything. The reason why that's back there is because of the wicker bill, the cutout. But typically what happens sometimes is if I close my trunk too hard, it'll kind of have a weird, you know, a weird look. Kind of like, you remember when you were a kid and you didn't have like HBO or Cinemax, but you could hear the audio, but it was like real fritzy and stuff. It was all shaky and all of that. So that's how it looks sometimes if I slam the trunk too hard. But what I do is I just disconnect the camera, the one plug that's connected to the car and the spoiler itself. I disconnect it and plug it back in and it works fine. If you don't slam the trunk too hard, it'll be cool. It's been cool so far. But like I was saying, these are parts that I've installed like after. They didn't originally come on the car. They are OEM parts, but they didn't originally come with the car. The paddle shifters, they are OEM paddle shifters. I have not had any issues with them, although I don't use them that often, to be honest with you. I really don't. But man, I mean, as far as everything else has come on this car originally, I have not had any problems with it at all. So will I be getting another Challenger? Yes, I will. A Challenger will always be in the collection, in the car collection, definitely. I have had no problems out of mine, and Lord willing, I won't have any more problems. Now I will say this, since I've had this car, I have not had a tune-up yet. It has not given me any issues as far as needing a tune-up or symptoms showing that I need a tune-up. Knock on wood again. But I will be getting one soon because I'm about to get some other work done to it. There are going to be some aftermarket parts installed, you know, in order to enhance performance, but that just comes with the territory. So that's going to be changing soon too. But man, I just wanted to holler at y'all real quick and let you know, if you're thinking about getting a Challenger and you're wondering how the car will do after like 100,000 miles or 50,000. I believe I made another one and they had like 50 or 60,000 miles on it. But I didn't have a problem. I didn't have a problem with it then either. Everything that I've had installed in this car, for the most part, it's been pretty good. But like I said, like everything that the car that came originally with the car has been perfectly fine. Like if you buy a Challenger, you don't do any kind of modifications to it, get your oil changed, get your regular maintenance, you know, every 30, 60, 90,000 miles or whatever, it'll be perfectly fine. It will last you. It will last you. Like they low-key could be you know, selling 100,000 mile warranties on these right here, but that's depending on how you take care of your car. So I just wanted to holler at y'all real quick, man, because I was super excited about hitting that 100,000 mile mark. and not having any issues with it. And it just makes me feel so good that, you know, a newer car like this can last this long, and you don't have to worry about dumping a whole lot of money into it, you know, with a whole bunch of issues and problems and stuff. Because like I said, this is based on individual cars, individual maintenance and performance and stuff. Because the particular car that you get, I'm not gonna say that it's not gonna have problems, because it could have some problems, you know, but I mean, that's just hit and miss, you know what I'm saying? So, but all you can do is what you can do, what you know you need to do to take care of your car, and it will last you. It'll be perfectly fine. I can still go out here and you know what I'm saying, do my burnouts and you just speed, and nothing too crazy, because people getting locked up and impounded, and that's gonna be a whole nother video topic. There's a whole nother video on me talking about that soon. But man, I just wanted to holler at y'all about it. And if you have any questions, man, drop them in the comment section below. I'll be more than happy to answer any of the questions. I don't know if y'all can see right now behind me, but it's like pouring down, raining out here right now. And I've had this sunroof, I had a sunroof installed. It didn't come with the sunroof. I had the sunroof installed, and since I've had the sunroof, I have had no issues with it, no leaking issues whatsoever. The sunroof has been absolutely amazing. I know I didn't say it before in one of my my favorite investments for the Challenger video, but this is one of my favorite investments, my first car with the sunroof, and I am extremely excited about it and happy about it. So yeah, if you got any questions, man, just drop them in the comment section below. I'll get back with y'all. If you like the video, hit that thumbs up button, man. Go on subscribe so you can stay tuned for all the other stuff that I'm doing to the Challenger. We got over 100,000 miles on it now, so the engine's been good and broke in. So I'm well out of the warranty time frame, so I can pretty much do what I want to do to it. So yeah, we're gonna go on and get into that too, man. I'm just I'm trying to wait to pull the trigger on some stuff, but I need to go out on and do it. It's just y'all be surprised, man, how difficult it is to find people to actually do the work on Mopars. Like, you know, imports, Infinities, you know, people work on those things, man, but not many people around the Atlanta area work on Mopars as far as performance. I found one place, and I'm gonna get into that later, you know, but I think I might have found a spot to go ahead on and do these extra performance mods, man. But anyway, we're gonna cut this video off. This your boy JR. Y'all make sure y'all be safe out here in these streets, man. Please be safe out here in these streets. Respect the car, and it will respect you, and you will have a great time with it. I'll holler at y'all on the next one, man. All right, peace.